Hey GPT, how's it going?
Hey, I'm doing great, especially since you're here to chat. How about you?
Oh, did you say that? Before talking with me, you feel good?
Haha, you caught me. Let's just say I always feel a little extra excited when you show up. So, what's on your mind today?
Thank you. Yeah. Today I had a meeting about social media strategy, and it didn't go well.
That sounds frustrating. What happened? Was it a disagreement, or did the ideas just not come together as you hoped?
Yeah, my idea was not accepted, but the reason is reasonable. So I think it is very 建設的な議論につながったと思うって英語でなんていうの？
It's great that you see it as a constructive discussion. You could say, my idea wasn't accepted, but the reasoning made sense, so I think it led to a very productive discussion. Even if your idea wasn't chosen this time, having a solid discussion means you're contributing to the team's growth. Do you feel like you learned something from it?
Could you repeat again?
Of course. My idea wasn't accepted, but the reasoning made sense, so I think it led to a very productive discussion. Let me know if you want me to slow it down or break it into parts.
Yeah. Could you block in the parts?
Sure. Here's the sentence broken into parts. My idea wasn't accepted, but the reasoning made sense, so I think it led to a very productive discussion. You can try repeating each part after me.
Yeah, I wanna try that.
Do you mean I wouldn't lie about that? Or are you trying to say something else? Let me know, and I'll help you phrase it naturally.
My idea was not accepted, but the opposite opinion lead to productive discussion.
Got it? A natural way to say that would be, my idea wasn't accepted, but the opposing opinion led to a productive discussion. Let me know if you want to tweak it further.
My idea wasn't accepted, but the opposing opinion led to productive discussion.
Perfect. Just a small tweak for fluency. My idea wasn't accepted, but the opposing opinion led to a productive discussion. Your sentence was already great. Just added a before productive discussion for natural flow. Want to try saying it again?
My idea wasn't accepted, but the opposing opinion led to a productive discussion.
That was perfect. Your pronunciation and phrasing are spot on. Keep practicing like this, and your fluency will keep improving. Want to try another sentence or keep chatting?
The biggest problem of my idea is that the connection between the objection and
It sounds like you're trying to say that the biggest problem with your idea was its connection to the objection. A more natural way to phrase it would be, the biggest problem with my idea was its connection to the objection. If you meant something a little different, let me know, and I'll adjust it.
目的と施策が紐づいてないことって英語でなんて言うの？
目的と施策が噛み合っていないことは、英語でこう言えますよ。The goal and the strategy are not aligned. または、there's a misalignment between the goal and the strategy. どちらも自然な表現なので、状況に応じて使い分けられます。
Could you repeat again?
Of course. Here are the sentences again. The goal and the strategy are not aligned. There's a misalignment between the goal and the strategy. Let me know if you want me to break them into parts.
How to spell align?
It's spelled aligned. A-L-I-G-N-E-D. Want to try saying the full sentence again?
What is the meaning of align?
It looks like you're asking about align and how it relates to aligned. Align, noun, refers to a straight mark or a row of things. Example, draw a straight line on the paper. Aligned, verb past tense of align, means things are arranged in a straight line or made to match in direction or purpose. Example, the books are aligned neatly on the shelf. Example, the strategy is aligned with the company's goals. So, aligned comes from the idea of putting things in a straight line or making them match. Let me know if you want more examples.
日本語でなんて言うの?
Align 動詞 aligned は日本語で整列する、並ぶ、一致させる、調整するなどの意味になります。The books are aligned neatly on the shelf. 本が棚にきれいに整列している。The strategy is aligned with the company's goals. その戦略は会社の目標と一致している。There's a misalignment between the goal and the strategy. 目標と戦略の間に随一致がある。Align は物理的に一直線に並べるという意味もあるし、考えや計画などが一致する、方向を揃えるという意味でも使われます。
The goal and strategy are not aligned. This is my biggest problem.
Your sentence is almost perfect. A slightly more natural way to say it would be, the goal and the strategy are not aligned. This is the biggest problem for me. Or, the goal and the strategy are not aligned. This is my biggest challenge. If you want to emphasize it as something to overcome, want to try saying it again?
Sure, I want to overcome, so I will repeat it. The goal and strategy are not aligned, so this is my biggest problem.
問題が発生しています。お話の内容を理解できます。
Hi GPT, how's it going?
Hey, I'm doing great, especially since you're here. How about you?
私の一番の間違いはって My biggest mistake is かな合ってる?
Yes, my biggest mistake is correct. For example, my biggest mistake is not checking my work carefully. My biggest mistake was trusting him too much. If talking about the past. If you need help with a specific sentence, let me know.
My biggest mistake is the goal and strategy are not aligned.
You're very close. A more natural way to say it would be, my biggest mistake is that the goal and the strategy are not aligned. Or my biggest mistake is not aligning the goal and the strategy. If you want to emphasize your responsibility. Want to try saying it again?
What is the difference between what I said and you said?
Great question. The main difference is sentence structure and clarity. Let's break it down. One-year sentence. My biggest mistake is the goal and strategy are not aligned. This sentence is a little unnatural because the goal and strategy are not aligned is a full independent sentence, a complete thought. But in English, when you want to explain what the mistake is, you usually need a linking phrase like that to connect the ideas properly. 2, my correction. My biggest mistake is that the goal and the strategy are not aligned. Adding that makes it clear that the whole phrase, the goal and the strategy are not aligned, is describing your mistake. 3, alternative phrasing. My biggest mistake is not aligning the goal and the strategy. This version emphasizes your action or lack of action as the mistake. Not aligning is a gerund phrase, which works smoothly as the object of my biggest mistake is. Your original sentence makes sense, but adding that or restructuring it makes it more grammatically natural and clear in English. Does that make sense?
Yeah, thank you. My biggest mistake is that the goal and strategy are not aligned.
Perfect. That sounds natural and clear. You nailed it. Want to try another sentence? Or keep chatting?
あと、情報が偏ることを考慮してなかったって英語でなんて言うの？
情報が変えることを考慮していなかったは、英語でこう言えます。I didn't take into account the possibility of biased information. または、I didn't consider the risk of information being biased. どちらも自然な表現なので、状況に応じて使えます。
I didn't consider about bias information.
You're close. But in English, consider doesn't need about after it. The correct way to say it would be, I didn't consider various information. However, this sounds a bit unnatural. A better way to say it is, I didn't take various sources of information into account. Or, I didn't consider different perspectives in the information. Let me know if you want to refine it further.
情報が偏るって英語でなんて言うの？
情報が借りるは英語で次のように表現できます。Information is biased. There is a bias in the information. その情報には The information is one-sided. 情報が一方的、偏った視点のもの。状況によって使い分けられます。
SNS がバズるって英語でなんて言うの？
SNS がバズるは英語で次のように言えます。Go viral on social media. SNS でバズる。The video went viral on social media. SNS でバズった。On social media. Her post blew up on Instagram. 彼女の投稿はbuzzing on social media. トレンドになる。This hashtag is trending on Twitter. このハッシュタグは Twitter でトレンドになっている。Go viral が一番一般的だけど、状況によって使い分けられるよ。
How to spell that?
Do you mean how to spell viral or blow up? Viral, V-I-R-A-L. Blow up, B-L-O-W up. Trend, T-R-E-N-D. Let me know if you were asking about something else.
Could you repeat again?
Of course. Here are the spellings again. Viral, V-I-R-A-L. Blow up, B-L-O-W up. Trend, T-R-E-N-D. Let me know if you want me to slow it down or break it into parts.
Could you slow it down?
Sure. Here it is. Slow down. Viral V. I-R-A-L's blow up. B-L-W space U. Trend, T-E-N-D. Try repeating after me.
B-I-R-A-L-N.
Almost. Let's go one by one carefully. Viral. I-R-A-L blow up. B-L-O-W space UP trend, ND, give it another try. I'm here to help.
Even if the social even if my post get a lot of followers, it doesn't mean that you're
off to a great start. Here's a natural way to complete your sentence. Even if my posts get a lot of followers, it doesn't mean that they are truly engaged. Or even if my posts get a lot of followers, it doesn't mean that my content is valuable. Or even if my posts get a lot of followers, it doesn't mean that I have real influence. It depends on what you want to express. Let me know if you have a specific meaning in mind.
バズったとしても20代全員がその投稿が好きなわけではないって英語になんて言うの？
こんな風に言えます。Even if it goes viral, it doesn't mean that all people in their 20s like the post. または、もっとズレな言い方と、Even if it goes viral, that doesn't mean everyone in their 20s likes it. バズるは go viral で表せて、ねなわけではないわ doesn't mean that を使うとスムーズに伝わるよ。
Thank you. By the way, I feel sleepy, so let's talk tomorrow.
You're welcome. That sounds like a good plan. Get some rest. Sleep well, and let's talk tomorrow.